Imagine being torn away from the warmth of your home, from the loving gaze of your parents, and thrust into the cruel, biting cold of a place where hope seems to flee before the icy winds. This was the grim reality for countless children during one of the darkest chapters of human history, the era of the Gulag system. The Soviet Union's vast network of labor camps, designed as a brutal tool for political repression, became the unlikely home for thousands of innocent young souls. The fate of children in the Gulag system is a narrative that not only exposes the stark cruelty of an oppressive regime, but also illuminates the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. In the dreary expanse of the Soviet Union, from the 1930s through to the 1950s, the gulags were not exclusive to the so-called enemies of the state, but also to their families. Children, by the mere association with their parents, were deemed guilty of the same crimes, swept up in a merciless wave of paranoia-driven purges. The concept of guilt by association tore families apart, sending infants, toddlers, and teenagers to labor camps or special settlements with conditions so harsh they defy comprehension. Surviving the Gulag was a testament to human resilience, especially for a child. The camps were places of severe deprivation, where freezing temperatures, insufficient food, hard labor, and disease were everyday realities. Starvation was a constant specter. The meager rations provided were hardly enough to sustain a grown adult, let alone growing children. The brutality of the guards and the criminal elements within the camps posed additional dangers. Yet, amidst this bleakness, there were stories of extraordinary courage and camaraderie. Children banding together, sharing the little food they had, and comforting each other in moments of despair. Perhaps one of the most heart-wrenching aspects of the children's experience in the gulags was the interruption, often permanent, of their education and the normalization of violence. Children born in the camps or brought there at a young age knew no other life. Their formative years were marked not by learning and play, but by forced labor and the constant fight for survival. The psychological toll was immense, leaving scars that lasted a lifetime. Yet, in these dire circumstances, there were remarkable displays of ingenuity. Children would sometimes gather to teach each other whatever scraps of knowledge they possessed, from reading and writing to history and mathematics. The question of resilience arises inevitably when recounting the stories of children in the Gulag system. How did they endure the unendurable? The answer lies in the human capacity for hope. Even in the darkest of times, children found ways to make light of their situation, creating toys from scraps, inventing games, and dreaming of a life beyond the barbed wire. These small acts of defiance, these moments of joy amidst suffering, underscore the indomitable spirit of childhood. The collapse of the Soviet Union brought about the end of the Gulag system, but the memories of those who survived its horrors remain. Today, their stories serve as a powerful reminder of the cost of political extremism and the importance of safeguarding human rights. The tales of children in the gulags, in particular, highlight the undeniable resilience and adaptability of the human spirit. It is a somber reflection on our past, a testament to the strength of those who survived, and a cautionary tale for future generations. The children of the gulags, with their stolen childhoods and their unyielding courage, remind us of the deep capacity for both cruelty and resilience that resides within humanity. Their fate urges us to remember, to learn, and to ensure such atrocities are never repeated. In recalling the fate of children in the Gulag system, we are reminded of the darkest capabilities of human governance, but also of the brightest aspects of human resilience and solidarity. Their story, a mingling of despair and hope, implores us to advocate for a world where no child's innocence is eclipsed by the shadow of tyranny. It compels us to confront the past with both our hearts and our minds, ensuring that the echoes of those innocent voices, silenced too soon, continue to inspire change and champion human dignity for generations to come.